Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the limited edition, Ultimate Collector's Edition of the Dark Knight Trilogy on Blu-ray. First thing it comes with is a letter from Chris Nolan, and then this flap kind of lifts out all the stuff. We got the book that contains the discs in them, the photo book, the sleeve for the artwork, and then digital download in this piece of paper. On the bottom of the box comes the Hot Wheels, which I'll get to in a moment. First, here's a look at the letter by Chris Nolan. Now this little hardcover book contains the Blu-ray discs, single disc for Batman Begins, the 2 discs for The Dark Knight, the 2 discs for The Dark Knight Rises, and the 90-minute bonus disc for the trilogy that comes with this. That's exclusive to this set. This contains a 76-minute new documentary, 25 minutes of interviews with Nolan and Dick Donner talking to each other, and then the full IMAX footage. Because even though the previous Blu-rays expanded to fill your TV a bit, they still didn't show the entire IMAX content. So for the first time ever, they've included the full IMAX footage with black bars on the sides of your screen. Well, here's the 48-page photo book that encompasses the whole trilogy, and each movie is sectioned off into like general, screen grabs from the film, which to me isn't terribly interesting. And then it'll switch over into like a production section where they have a few behind the scenes photos, that sort of thing, some concept art, some storyboards. There's a lot of these sort of page wasters, I think, just like, a big quote and one big photo. A lot of these photos you've already seen before, and a lot of them are just stills from the actual movie itself. This is not the most exciting piece of bonus material I've ever seen as far as books go. I mean, I think if you're a graphic designer, some of these like big page layouts might be awesome for you, but for the most part, big page layouts with a quote do nothing for me. Although I do think it's interesting that they include this photo that was deleted from The Dark Knight. It was featured in the trailer where Batman's running across the rooftops of the cop cars. Here's a look at the 5 art prints produced by Mondo. Artist named Jock did these, and generally I like what Mondo does as far as their unique posters they create. I'm just not terribly blown away when any DVD or Blu-ray box set includes art prints, because they're usually like just sort of slapdash artwork that's not that impressive. This is more impressive than the usual stuff, but I personally aren't going to be framing this and displaying this anywhere, but still I think it's better than your average included artwork. Lastly, we have this. It comes with 3 Hot Wheels. Now, I don't know how many of you are in the same position I'm in, where I already collected these Hot Wheels when they first came out, like years ago. And then, the Dark Knight Rises one for the Bat came out within the last year. I already have these, so this does nothing for me. And I can't imagine any serious home theater enthusiast who's going to get this Blu-ray box set is going to go, ooh, Hot Wheels, what an awesome bonus feature. I think this is really only cute for I don't know, something for the kids, something for the family. I already have these, so I feel this is kind of useless. And what it kind of reminds me of is Walmart's retailer exclusive bonus features. Like when you buy Star Trek Into Darkness at Walmart, it comes with a Hot Wheels Enterprise, or you buy Cars on DVD and it comes with a little Mattel car. I think of Walmart when I see this. I don't think of a fancy Ultimate Edition bonus feature. I had a few more gripes than I was expecting to about this box set. I thought I was just going to complain about the Hot Wheels toys and that was it, but this is not an amazing package. Certainly not this photo book, which is kind of a waste. It's all just photos you've already seen before. There's nothing new in here. Now, there have been other Warner Brothers Ultimate box sets, like the Ultimate Harry Potter set, the Ultimate Matrix set, there's been an Ultimate Superman set, and these things are jam-packed with hours and hours of content. And this is jam-packed with like an hour and 15-minute new documentary. Now there is new good content on that documentary. I thought the Dark Knight Blu-ray was severely lacking in bonus content, and this new documentary helps make up for that. But if you already have all three of these movies on Blu-ray, this is not really the best upgrade, unless you're a diehard and you need that bonus disc. I did not buy The Dark Knight Rises because when that was about to come out, news had kind of leaked out about Warner Brothers' like 2013 home video release plan, and this was on the slate. So last year I didn't buy Dark Knight Rises so I could get this. And that sort of justifies me getting this set. But if I had all three of these movies, I'd be really let down by this set. Being that it's called the Ultimate Collector's Edition, it is not nearly as ultimate as other ultimate titles by Warner Brothers like Harry Potter and The Matrix. However, this costs a lot less than the Harry Potter set, so I think my expectations should also be balanced by how much it costs. Having said that, those Ultimate box sets had some really cool physical content and or video content, and I think this kind of drops the ball. There's no deleted scenes from Dark Knight, even though we know there's weird content in the Dark Knight trailer that I was always hoping to see. We don't get that. There's no audio commentaries for any of these movies. They never retransferred Batman Begins. I was really hoping they'd do a color correction on the Dark Knight and do a brand new correct Dark Knight transfer. We don't get that. It's not a total failure, but it's also not that great, so bear all this in mind before you get it. Thanks for watching.